Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here planning for the week of July 27th through August 2nd. This is in my B&R Paper Crafts Plan B planner, and for this week I'm using a kit from B&R Paper Crafts called Camping. This is a deluxe kit on matte vinyl. This is the first time I'm using this particular copy of this kit. I've used this kit several times before. I actually have leftovers from another version of using this kit, but I just really like it, and I think it's perfect for these kinds of vibes, so that's what I'm going with this particular week. So this page is full boxes, bottom washi and date covers, glittery boxes, functional things, full box checklists, 4 more full boxes and some date dots and stuff, glitter headers and little things, and then word headers and washi strips. So my plan, I think, I'm trying to decide, so this is the week that I'm in right now. I'm not caught up, obviously, but I'm doing the setup with full boxes through the middle and then checklists on the bottom. Do I want 2 weeks in a row to match? I think I'm going with yes. Why not? So I think my plan is to put down the to do today little things headers. I am going to put down the full box checklists. I am going to put down the bottom washi, and one of these pages, the date dots. I think I'm going to do all of those things. We're just going to use everything, I guess. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, I'm going to put all of that stuff down, and then I will be back so that we can do the interesting bits. Okay, here's where we are at so far. Looking cute for sure. So we have 4 full boxes here and then 5 more here. So I think, let's see. I put these 2 together in my mind, I think, and then these 2 together in my mind. And then these 2 together. And then I think I'm going to do this little cabin sign. I'm trying to decide if I want to put this high or not. I think I'm going to line it up at the bottom. So just like slightly high, but not a lot. Okay. And then I think I'm going to put the tent. Nope. Yeah. Wait, we have 3 tents. Okay. I'm not going crazy. Oh, we've got 3 tents. I'm going to put a tent in the middle here. And then I think I'm going to split the other 2 tents. One on Tuesday. There we go. And then one on Saturday. So that it kind of spreads across. There we go. And then I think we're going to do fire for the other ones. I matched these differently just a second ago, but it's fine. I'm going to put this one in instead, I think. Over here on Sunday. I just like the vibes. I think we're going to put them in this order. And then this one, if I can pick it up, goes right here. All right, that actually looks pretty cute, I think. On the sidebar, I need a bunch of these pages. Maybe these? We'll see. Okay. I'm going to start out with the this week header. I feel like that's always a good place to start when I have it. And then, do I want one habit tracker or two? There's one habit tracker. Do I want the second one? I don't know why I'm so stuck. I think I'm just gonna go with one habit tracker, I think. I didn't grab an Instagram icon, which I need. I forgot that this kit was not in a format to allow for that to already be in the kit. One of these pages, this one, okay. Let's see. Maybe just the tan? I feel like none of the colors super go. I think I'm gonna go with this tan. That seems like it's in the same family. So it seems appropriate. So let's go with that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with one habit tracker and we'll stick with that. The other one would probably be used for health related stuff, which I do also track in my personal planner. So I think that's fine. I'm gonna put down the dinner header and then this guy. There we go. And then, do I want the this week or do I want like a little things? I think I'm gonna use one of the little things headers. For some reason, this header feels slightly wider than the other ones. I don't know. I'm gonna use it anyway. And then stick down this guy. There we go. And then there's just this like tiny gap at the bottom. Maybe I'm just going to use this blue header that says work. I think I'm just going to put it down here at the bottom because that feels like the theme of the week. I did finish this page, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good start. Moving on to the daily plans, now that I feel like I'm a disaster, I'm gonna stick first off the little takeout garbage guy up here at the top. I've been like doctoring this sticker pretty consistently now for at least a few months. So those of you who've watched before already know that I'm gonna take it apart and reassemble it in a different way. That's not straight. Let's get it slightly closer. And then garbage over here. I think it looks pretty cute like that. And I don't believe we're gonna change our trash service between now and Monday. So I think we're good there. We are in the process of probably making changes, but not that quickly. I then think I'm going to use these little strips for work, which I have done quite a bit in the past. And I think I'm going to pick that process back up again, but I am going to leave a little bit bigger a gap up here. Because I would like to stick in some sort of icon for work. What do I have on the other side? Orange and white. All right. Just trying to diversify the colors that are in each column. I did remember to pull out my work icons. Let's see. I could use these super tiny alarms. That's definitely an option. Or the tiny laptops. Or these laptops. I think I'm going to go with these guys. Let me pull in a few different colors. So I'm going to stick an orange one. And then I feel like this blue matches pretty well. I could use the moody purple, even though it's not the same moody purple, it's still a moody purple. And then I kind of want to use like this peachy color. And then what do I want the last one to be? I think I'm gonna pull in red. I know it's super loud. These are from Creative Carbon Studio, by the way, if I didn't say that. I know the red's super loud, but I feel like with the bottom washi and stuff, it'll be nice to kind of pull in some more of that kind of color. I think I'm going to use a couple of the lighter ones here, and then I'm going to save these for the other page. Also on Monday, my Plan With Me is going up, so I'm just going to use the Plan With Me Monday sticker. Is that not straight? Wow, it is so difficult to get these stickers straight. I probably should just pull out my tweezers because it definitely makes it easier, but I really don't want to because finding the tweezers is not easier. All right, let's just go with that. I think that's reasonable. Otherwise, on Monday, I don't really have a lot going on. I think I'm going to stick my workouts in the checklists for another week. So we're going to call that good. Tuesday, I don't think anything is happening, nor with Wednesday. I think it's a pretty quiet week. Not going to last, I'm sure. All right, and then, let's see, Thursday. And then I need one more little skinny guy for Friday. I think I'm going to go with orange for this one. And then stick down a couple of these guys. Does it feel about the same? Yeah, we'll call that good enough. All right, Thursday, nothing is happening. Friday, I have month closeout stuff, but probably the more important thing to note is I have a Plan With Me, or a video going up. It's going to be my book bujo, or reading journal, whatever you want to call it, for, what is the next month? August. I have lost my mind apparently. So I do want to mark that. Do I want to mark it with one of the little book icons? I think yes. So now I just need a box to go with that. This feels kind of big. Well, sure, why not? Which one do I want to use? I think I'm going to use the purple box. There we go. And then I will use the little tan book. Like so. And then August 1st and the 2nd, I don't really know what's happening, so we're just gonna move on and call it good for now. So I think this is where we are at with the pre-planning. Obviously I have tons of stuff left. Functionals, boxes, more functionals. This guy, I am going to move to this page for when I use the kit again. So this page is done, this page is done. This one just has full boxes on it. And then this one I probably won't use. And then I have some washi strips and boxes here as well. So excited to see how the week turns out. For now, stick around for just a second and you can see the finished spread. All right, here is the finished spread. I think it turned out super cute, fun, colorful, a little different vibe than what I usually use in this part of summer, since it's a little moodier perhaps than usual, but it did turn out really cute. I do still have quite a bit left in the kit, as you might expect from a deluxe kit that I was using for the first time. So I still have some boxes, glitter headers and little things, functional stuff, washi strips and headers. One full box here and some functional stuff. And then I have 4 full boxes and this like half box, which I'm going to stick here at the top. And then I did finish off this page with the washi. I moved that half box. And then I finished off the page with the checklist. So those are going to go away. The rest of this will go back into my stash for me to use at some point in the future. But the week turned out really cute. If I don't mention it, it did come from that kit from B&R Paper Crafts. Other things I pulled in, the little Instagram icon from Piper Paper Company or Jessica Aaron Designs, the little laptops from Creative Cavern Studio, this little guy from Creative Cavern Studio, this little guy from Creative Cavern Studio, and this one. This one is from Chasing Shells, and this one is from Sassy Apple Studios. But otherwise, oh, and this little box here is from Sweet Kawaii Design. I thought it matched perfectly, so I just had to use it, and we did have brunch, so that seemed really nice. Otherwise, I really just used the kit a lot. The week was rough, but mostly productive. I got a lot done. Did not feel great. Did a telemedicine urgent care type appointment on Sunday, so that was not super fun, but overall, an all right week. As always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know how your week went down below, or if you're not feeling chatty, leave me a campfire emoji just to say hi. I would love to hear from you. I will say hi back, all that good stuff. And follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Creative Life of Liz. You can see in progress and finished spreads, bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading. And until next time, bye.